comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoon.
So cozy.
Time of God, she's fed and snoozed.
Say cozy.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. Alright, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
Say cozy.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
Alright, boys, here we go.
16 bits of have mercy, y'all.
To theme. Oh, and welcome back to St. Kohzee Center for Comfy Nostalgia. As always, I'm joined by Kevy the Kid. yeah. All right, put his Asunders back. Mr.
On theme.
Sloppy Joe.
Whoa, your horse rear back?
Big back body drop.
Big back body drop.
And I'm Bear. This week we've got the full broadcast, the trio, if you will, the three-piece. We're going to start with WWF Raw, SNES Classic, and Kev and Slop are going to play that together. In the middle, we're going to play our classic trivia segment, Guess the Bitz, instant classic. And then to close us out for Donald Duck Day, I believe, it's World of Illusion, which also Kev and Slop will play together. Good morning, boys.
Morning.
Good morrow.
All right.
I'm sweating getting ready for this.
I know, we were already banging our heads and getting sweaty pits and all kind of stuff because, you know, it's wrestling. We're doing wrestling games. So.
Yeah, it's really what it was really like when WWF came on. You're already sweating. You're there. You're already beating on each other.
Too amped as a kid, just vibrating. Stone Cold's gonna kill someone this week. I know it.
Yeah, you might drink.
I remember the first time that I went to a friend's house, and I was little. I was probably 8 actually, and his family ordered the pay-per-view, and a bunch of friends came over, and we stayed the night, and we wrestled all night, and one of the kids got absolutely KO'd on the couch, like the end of the couch. You know, some couches have really nice padded armrests. You know, some of them are just wood. And an 8-year-old skull against that. After that and all the crying, the dad came in and was like, "You guys have to stop wrestling."
That's it. Careers were over. Oh yeah. Unless you could take me all out, boom, double clothesline. Man,
yeah, he called us all out.
That's right.
I'm gonna break you.
I'm gonna stretch you.
Actually, his dad was super cool. He did do stuff like that with us. Yeah. And then we had to move the play time, and then the friend did have one of those little rings, you know, the action figure rings.
Ah, yes.
So that was good enough, I guess. But
Yeah.
That's not as much fun. Wait, Slop, what did you do? Did you have friends over? You could beat the hell out of each other? Because Bear and I was, as soon as it was over,
each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
we
Immediately.
got the tape deck out. We went outside. We played our theme
Gotta
music.
try
and
everything.
Yeah.
Beat the hell out of each other.
Well, we owned several trampolines in our day growing up. So it was right up to the trampoline, and then it was once the trampoline itself was boring, it's like, well, what can we bring closer? It's like, oh, bring those pallets over here at like the same height. And so we had like platforms on the side. We had places for like tag stations and stuff. So
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a neighborhood Royal Rumble.
oh yeah. It was
Okay, good.
Very cool. One of the things Kevin and I would do is the top rope was our fence. And we got
Move it over
really
the
good. I don't think we ever injured ourselves with this, but we got pretty good at jumping from the trampoline and landing on the fence rail and then jumping off.
Oh, lots
Yeah,
of
we
kids
did.
did get injured. It just wasn't you and I, Bear.
It wasn't us, but
No, we were throwing them off the fence onto the metal bar with the pads that are all worn away from the sun.
yes, indeed.
We invented hardcore wrestling. I don't know if you know that, Joe. Accidentally with the neighborhood boys.
Sometimes kids would get hurt at our house for sure. They were because like maybe they were, you know, a single kid. They didn't have siblings or older siblings to beat them up. But like sometimes kids would come over and be like, "Oh, this seems like really a lot of fun," and it would be mostly the pageantry that we would do, the preamble that would get them in. We'd rope them
right.
in. But then the abuse begins.
Just like real wrestling.
Phase is over.
That's right. You're here now. It's painful. Yeah, I can see in my head. I see like little kid bodies. You know, they're all mostly elastic. So even if they hit like in the middle of the spine, they just kind of spring back and the limbs go. Yeah. So that's what I see. You guys just tossing smaller children bodies every which way and.
There was only 2 occasions when the adults had to be called in because there were broken bones. So only 2 broken bones.
Only 2.
The worst for Kev and I was they did have thin pads around the springs, but sometimes you would just slip your foot on the pad or near the pad and then right into the spring and not good. Sometimes it was a junk rustler, but sometimes it was like a cut, you know, from like ankle to ankle.
Yeah. Yeah, there was, the edge of the spring, nice and rusty. Yeah, and if you slide just right, you can get a nice big gash or stub toe or miss altogether and kind of fall through. I did that a couple times where you have one leg like.
Yep,
fell through. I don't think I ever did that.
Well, like one leg like down through the springs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not completely. We did have those trampolines until they dry rotted and we went through them. Like that was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was. Sure. I think once you reach 50%, once you got less than 50% of the trampoline springs left, like that, it had to be. There was nothing left to do because you just always roll to that one side, so it was over at that point. Had to be dismantled and retired.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like when the springs pop, it is kind of impressive when they start exploding.
Yeah,
double jump.
Too many double jump. Yeah, I think we had a really good quality trampoline, wouldn't you say, Kev? And big.
It lasted for forever. Well, I think Pop was secretly maintaining it. And we just didn't know because he was doing all the
oils.
Once he saw the springs were popping, you could see him dangling there. You know, he would come back and repair and fix and replace.
Take a Q-tip and oil each.
I was about to say, I know he was out there with either the little, like,
the
little half dome old oiler out there. But
we got more of the Al Borland kind of dad, which is I'm grateful for that.
Oh, that's true.
Things worked, and he rarely hurt himself.
A competent man, if you will.
Yes, one of those guys.
Okay, well, should we play some WWF Raw, or should you play some WWF Raw, and I will supervise. Hey, good morning, Jay Stu, Kala, Kovrick. Hey, Kovrick, always glad to see you, and Gmaw. All right, we're gonna play some Bitchy games here now.
Oh my God!
I'll assume player 1, which is a new role for me. I was always player 2.
There we go. Oh, sorry. I've stopped messing with buttons.
No, that's not a bad thing, Bear. I would have messed it up. Don't worry.
God, I don't know what a bedlam is.
I don't know what I was just gonna ask you. Do you know what a bedlam is?
Is that just?
Bedlam where there's no ref. I think Bedlam's where
maybe.
There's no ref.
Do we want to start off with the tag team where we're on the same team so we can learn a little bit of controls before we go at each other?
I think we have to go at each other first. The computer is not going to give us any chance.
Okay. Brawl?
Let's go. One brawl. Fall is like brawl means there's no ref, right? I don't know. Heck,
yeah,
we
don't learn
all this stuff.
Okay, here's the roll call. Bam Bam Bigelow.
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon.
Right. So.
Nah. Don't like going.
Move whoopee cushion. He didn't even have the Sweet Chin music yet. Look at that slingshot suplex.
You didn't have Sweet Chin music at this point?
Yeah. Maybe he did, but
maybe
they didn't put
animate it.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
They couldn't animate it. Yeah, I think he had it. They couldn't animate it.
1, 2, 3, kid. Diesel. If I'm going back in time, I would pick Diesel. 100%.
Oh, definitely.
I would pick Diesel.
Definitely your style.
No, it's supposed to be an engine, but it sounds like water.
All right, Kev, pick Diesel.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on you.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm.
And poor Owen.
Yeah. He's a great wrestler. I'm probably
Great
gonna end
team.
up picking with him. Yeah. And Luna's in here.
I know. 'Cause this got to be the first game with the female wrestler.
I think so.
You can take on a 7-foot, 375-pound dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Both the heart. Did it start on Brett? Did we? No, it started on. Of course.
He would be my next pick.
The Taker, for sure.
Of course, you got it.
Yoko Jr.?
Love Yoko.
Kazuna.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go Owen. I'm going Owen.
Bam Bam was only 6'4", and they probably inflate that too. I thought he was.
I think all these are inflated usually, right? Slot?
Yeah.
Yeah, Diesel's not 7 foot.
Well, I also don't know how inflated the numbers are. God. Okay.
This is good. I mean, this is such. We were talking off air about this. This is a big improvement over the other 16-bit wrestling games to this point.
Yeah.
Undertaker from this dude.
He is. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Diesel and Owen Hart. I got your moves up here.
Let's hope we don't have a timer. That would be nice. Okay.
Oh, I can run.
Okay.
We are the same size.
Yeah. Owen Hart's also 7 feet tall. You didn't know that?
If you run at the bottom, do you run into the turnbuckle and hurt yourself? Oh, okay, you're out.
You can run a little bit diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah, you can really only run left and
I remember
right.
that.
God, yeah,
If you
Drop kick. Come on, I can do the drop kick. What the?
Yeah, the camera has to keep up.
look at him go.
Nice.
Oh, right in the face.
Okay.
How do I do the running drop kick? Do I have to press it at the same time?
Maybe. That's a great question. Let's see. I'm getting
It's gonna be in the basic moves.
He's running, but I can't even bounce off. He just wants to leave.
What? That hurt?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
All right.
I think since
Wow,
you did
dude.
Brawl, there's no refs, so that means when you run out of health, it's over.
Okay.
Or something.
So we've got punch and we've got drop kick as a separate. So okay. When you were running,
Drop kick, run plus B, it says. Or if your opponent's running, it's A.
So do I have to hold it while I do it? Yes, I do. Okay. This is always my plan.
You guys aren't gonna tie up,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
impossible to beat.
try to figure it out. Okay.
Come on up
and
here.
you should be able to eye gouge with the L button since
Nope.
there's no ref,
Oh.
which is always a
Now
fun
he doesn't
thing
do
to
it
watch.
anymore? What the Oh.
There you go.
Oh, come on. It's impossible to tell what plane you're on.
This is true. Okay. So all right. I'm out of the ring completely now.
Get out of here. Top rope.
Oh, how do you get on the top
I
rope?
don't know. Let's find that.
God, Kevin Nash looking like a Dungeons and
Press
Dragons.
up when
baddie.
you go to the turnbuckle. Is how you get on there. Crowd's going. Crowd wants blood.
Got him.
Yes, you did it. You landed.
All right, so that's how I
One of the
throw
things that
you.
this game does not explain, but I think we figured it out as a kid, if it's the same as the Royal Rumble, you can see on the little grapple bar, there's like these lines, and you have to get to that line to do the move that you're trying to do. And so the lower tier ones take less health.
God. Is this I say, I don't even know. Is this a tapping? Am I supposed to be tapping?
Yeah, you tap everything.
Oh.
Here, I think Y is how you wrap me up. No. It's too little for that. Get out of here.
Well.
Oh, and I have to tap to get out of it. And then I can just do this to you.
Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. We got to get back in here before I die running into fences. Oh, there's a chair right there. Perfect.
Going up is.
Weird way to hold the chair.
Wah, wah.
Ha, 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 ha.
I can't get back in the ring with the chair?
Nope.
These guys are fired.
Right in the butthole. So if I'm laying down, I know you can pick me up with the grapple.
Somebody eye gouge somebody for me. I just want to see that. L and R are the illegal moves.
Okay. Let's see.
We have a legal move.
I always
Okay,
love
good.
that front choke.
Give you a little, buddy. How you like that?
I don't think you can throw the chair into the ring, Jason.
I was trying. There's the eye gouge. Let me just go ahead and take your eyeballs out. Ow. It's my turn.
Just do this the whole fight. Okay. No. Yes. Fall away slam for you. Because I thought you.
Dead.
That's my finisher. Oh,
That's
it's
it.
over. Powerball.
Because you took all his health.
I
You used a big move too. I think y'all should play
Yeah.
as a team though.
Okay. I wanted to get in there and figure it
The
out.
CPUs. Yeah.
Beat the.
Oh, there I go.
There he is. Scrolling by.
They're trying, man.
Yeah,
It's like
they're trying.
94. They're trying. Hey, Alucard, welcome. We got trivia coming up.
We'll do one fall.
Yeah.
We'll do one fall.
Maybe
Do we wanna- we'll do it
tick
regular.
on down. Tick on down a little bit. This game is hard if I recall correctly.
It is.
Yeah, so
we'll let you choose.
player chooses it.
Okay, okay.
We want to choose our opponents.
Just a sexy boy. I ain't your boy toy. Or is it I'll be your boy toy?
I'm just
I
a
don't know.
sexy boy.
I'm not your boy toy. I'm not.
Yeah, not your boy toy.
Yeah, we'll be your boy toy.
Let's see.
Oh, I thought you were picking Bam Bam. I was like, whoa, I would not have expected that. Ramon. Yeah.
Bam Bam's
I
really,
love
really
the
good.
Razor
though.
Ramon character.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I remember doing that as a kid, like in elementary school. We'd go around and call each other Chico and stuff. And
you get little toothpicks.
Here,
Yeah, there you go.
I really want to. I want to beat up.
Let's beat up
Lex.
Luger.
let's beat up Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's fun.
Oh wait.
Do you know how we tag, Bear? Oh, first up.
Ooh, I can look that up though.
Get out of here.
I think you can hurt the ref in this one too, which is always really fun. Let's see, tagging.
I'm very nimble for being 600 pounds.
Right.
It's a sumo wrestler in him.
Slapping meat.
Lord. Hey, illegal ref, do something. Oh, you can come in if it's illegal.
Oh, now I'm
They're gonna count you out, Razor.
I'm trying to get out of here. Ah!
Lord, Doink is strong.
Get. Thank you.
Oh, man.
It's already crazy. We won a lot like that, by the way. Just when the computer would come out, we just keep them in from let them not let
Yeah.
them, not let them go out.
How do I tag?
I don't know.
I couldn't find it. There is no in the regular.
I'm getting waylaid in here. I just want to eat it.
Oh, I'm in the way. I'm in the
Oh, I
way.
can punch you. I forgot about that.
Come on. Oop.
I'm gonna
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
The X.
Damn it. Didn't notice the timing. The timesing?
It's all right. You guys didn't really lose. You just got counted out.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
y'all did
nice.
let Lex win. So.
Rematch that.
Immediate
I ain't gonna
rematch.
happen.
Yeah. that's
Immediate
not official.
rematch.
Doesn't count.
Restart the match.
Oh, dude, dang, give me 5 seconds. He's already giving.
Wow, and with the double.
Why are they both in here?
Press
This
the A
seems,
button while near your partner on the apron. AI
Ah.
for the win there. Yeah, man. Yokozuna
Little
died
space.
not long after his career was over.
Who did?
Yokozuna.
Yeah. He gained a lot of weight. All right, this is a little bit much.
Come.
This is on
Oh, Rage, you're gonna
3.
get counted out again. You can exit from the bottom too, Slop. That's it.
I can't.
I'm telling you, that's how we used to cheap them. So now they're cheaping you.
I just have to
Busted
stay out of
down.
there. I can't come help you because I can't get out of the ring fast enough.
Slop, I would recommend the drop kick as your helper move. Run in, drop kick, and then run back out. I think that's what we used to do. Or you can brawl and then not have. If you brawl, you don't have the ref. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I want to cheap them now. No, I'm not going to be Doink. I'll be a sexy boy. I'll be your boy toy.
It's time to be the boy toy. Well, then I'll be the 1, 2, 3 kid. We'll
Yeah.
just get DX started a little early.
There you go.
I can't beat up Owen. I can definitely beat up a lady.
Oh, definitely beat up Luna.
All right, we'll beat up a lady in a heart.
Yeah.
That seems fair. All right, you said it was go over to him and
Press A.
Get
out of here.
I don't like that.
That sound effect. Both the Pat and her.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
Get away from him. I'm trying to tag my partner. Get away from him.
Can't get up. She's. Get away from me.
Oh, you're gonna get counted out. Oh, that's not you. Never mind.
I can't. Can I get out of the ring, please? And then.
Yeah, exactly. Alucard. Her is a little suggestive. Oh, she wants to knock out the ref.
Am I?
I really cannot tag him in. I can punch him.
Because I'm hitting A and it's just getting me into the ring.
Okay, well, we'll try some other things then. That's what it says here.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, you did it.
B.
B it is then.
Why are you both in the ring? Get out of here, lady. Here, we'll beat the shit out of it.
After a certain, I think if you hit the ref enough, he leaves. So he's out of
Get
there.
out of here.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys are dominating. Sean,
Get out of the ring. God bless.
Oof.
Oh, she timed it well. And they're on one, right? You put them on one? I'm telling you,
Yes.
stay on this game is pretty hard. That was a good move, though. There you go.
I did not want to run. Get out of the ring. How come she got to
God.
her timer reset?
Time to do brawl.
Yeah, we're doing brawl. I ain't gonna lose to Luna.
This isn't as bad as the
very
Balls
sweaty.
3D menu. Well, you're right about that.
All right, this wrestling's got me all hot and bothered.
My God, this is
Take
hard.
it off. Yeah. This is exactly how I remember renting this game without an instruction manual, as you do, and being like, I can't figure this out. This is when I put down because I was like, I don't know how to play this game, and I was just losing.
Oh, see, we had the benefit of playing the other two. You didn't play the other ones?
No.
Slop, to this point? Ah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's go Bam Bam.
Bam, bam.
So, question for both of you. Out of the roster here, who would have been your favorite wrestler in 1994?
Probably Diesel.
Yeah.
I think 94. It was probably would have been Brett or 1-2-3 Kid because he was younger.
Yeah, and he was a little guy comparatively.
Right.
Yeah.
Andrew says Taker
I like
all the
him.
way.
Ooh.
This is a pretty good powerhouse team. Taker and Bam Bam
Oh, yeah.
would be nuts.
They match, too, so,
Yeah.
you know, style points.
I've
I'm
got
not
to
sure
get
how
my
well
buttons
Doink
right.
and Lex go together.
Take that.
Kev, you're good at the grapple part.
On hot hands in the dice game.
So I think for this mode, if I recall correctly, only one, if Lex Luger goes all the way down to 0, but Doink still has health, it's over, I think.
Yeah. I
I
believe so.
remember.
Yeah. Oh, I had hit him with the boot, but
Paul Bearer was one of the most, I guess, mimicked, mocked, and embodied characters for Kevin and I as a kid.
Oh yeah.
We loved the pageantry. We really did. Nice. Now you double team Doink.
he don't want no more.
I like how they changed the pitch if you hit him twice.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
This is clearly heel Doink. He's
Are y'all doing Royal Rumble?
Ah.
Or something? Why'd they sound a horn?
air horns were a big thing
Oh,
at
it's just in the
shows.
crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that being a part of the game.
I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is. There's a whistle.
No, boy, you're gonna want to pound me, boy.
Oh, see you later.
Drop kick it. Oh, it didn't let you. Kevin killed your run because of the camera. That's another thing you can do. If you just run right in front of them, you can push them over. I do remember that.
I don't have enough strength to take him doing. He's gonna hit my butt.
Oh no, my weak point.
Nice. That looked real. There you go.
Choking.
Come on,
Definitely
baby.
focus on Lex if you can. He's low.
I don't even have enough strength to beat him up.
I can't. There we go. Boom.
Nice.
Come on, Tombstone, baby!
There you go. Oh,
All right, Kev, if you want to do your big move, let me see. Signature move.
I got no power. I got no ultimate power.
Tie up and press R. Tie up and press R.
I already did my tombstone.
Oh, okay. Never
he's-
mind.
oh, you
That's
did. You just stood. He's standing.
unconscious.
Oh
Standing
my god.
KO. Nice. That's your first win.
God.
Congratulations, boys. Tag team. No, not champions quite yet, but
Tag team. First tag team match. Entrant. Oh.
Are they fighting Beetlejuice? That's Doink the Clown.
I'll have you know. Well, there it is. Okay. All right. I'm a little more.
Yeah,
I'm a little
try.
more warmed up now. A little more warmed up.
yeah,
Now.
yeah, you got it now.
I'm past warmed up. Straight up sweaty.
I need to be warmed off, please.
Warmed off.
Warmed off.
Warmed down.
Just making. I like it.
I don't know what's the next.
I mean, try another mode, I guess. Survivor Series. Royal Rumble, I know, is pretty crazy. Imagine.
Endurance match. I don't know about that.
Headlock. They did make a celebrity deathmatch video game.
Oh,
Nice. I mean, it makes sense. I love the claymation kind of
Yeah.
style.
well. What is this? This has got to. Survivor Series is going to be teams. That's going to be teams, I think.
I don't remember what a Survivor Series is, but I like it when y'all play against a computer better.
Oh, that's me. All right, let's go with Beetlejuice.
I'll also be Beetlejuice now.
What do if you
Alright.
pick the same character? What happened?
Maybe they give a different color palette?
Oh, this is going to be like we're playing one after the other.
Oh, no. I thought for sure this was teams, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, sure. Luna, you can get on the team.
Oh my god, how long is this?
Should be. Well, if it's like the real Survivor Series, it would be 5. 5
I
apiece.
don't have.
I don't have 5 hours. Oh, yeah, we've pretty
brought
much
a big fan
seen
in here.
everything in here. Or are we just going to split up all the wrestlers and it's a massive gauntlet match?
Basically. Oh, it won't let me pick Doink again.
Oh, okay. I'm like, God, we just got a bunch of doinks in the ring? Because I was going to...
The woozy. Connor's gonna bring me a big fan in now, so I'm sweating through the.
All right.
We really are gonna have to choose.
I
every
guess it
single
is,
wrestler.
man.
Okay. Don't think we're gonna be.
Yeah, what's the
completing
point
it.
then?
Just assign them randomly.
Oh. Okay, good. I don't have to be Lex.
Yeah, last one. Damn it. And, yeah. She's a...
So I guess the CPU is controlling when you tag it. It switches the AI over to your tag team member.
Yeah, if the computer's playing him, I'm still doing. Get out of the way. The ref's in the freaking way.
Oh, boy.
She's out.
It reset the clock because you hit him. Hit the ref up. Hit the ref. There we go. Oh,
Oh, BS. I got out.
you did. Wait, did they? Okay, you're still there.
Back in.
Yeah, very blonde Shawn Michaels.
They did that in all the games. I think that was just to help differentiate him, but his hair
Probably.
is definitely brown.
Oh. Okay, you guys can fight now.
That is my favorite move for some reason. You just run at them from close distance and fall over. There.
Oh, I punched him good.
Yeah, if you punch him, he forgets how to count.
Where am
Get
I?
out of the ring, ding dong. There, jump out. I don't care.
Where am
Come on,
I?
camera, catch up.
Yeah, jeez. Okay, there.
I'm getting waylaid by Shawn Michaels.
Dude, Doink would never even be in the ring with Shawn Michaels, so I don't even know why this is happening. Oh, okay. Get over there. Come on, somebody walked in here, you're going to get it. Watch this.
Sean,
Watch.
get in, Sean.
Oh, God. No. Get in the... Ah.
Wow.
Woo. Whoop.
Yeah, the random air horns are weird.
Oh, you're so much better than me at everything.
Shawn Michaels,
Using
bro.
turbo. He's cheating.
I knew it.
I'll run right into you, though.
That is what would happen. By the way, that's why we didn't play against each other much, is because you would just end up
Yeah.
with nothing happening.
I'm down 2 fighters already. This is not going great.
Lex jumping to the outside would never happen.
To the abyss, though. We couldn't see what
Yeah.
he did.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, punch
Kev,
my
got
guy.
Undertaker now.
Let's kick the shit out of this little guy.
Head.
1, 2, 3 kid's dead, right?
Yeah, what is he
There we
still
go.
doing in here? I need to be... Oh, no.
Oh, he's still kicking ass, though. Shawn Michaels almost getting counted out.
Yeah, he's working me out here.
That's the move.
Why is it so slow? Stop
You
it
did
at
it.
8.
You did it.
Count it out.
That's how that would
That
go
is why I
down.
don't. Yeah, I remember that was what we ended up doing most of the time. It was just trying to cheat the game by getting our opponents counted out, which is, I don't know, kind of a lame mechanic, but it is wrestling, professional wrestling. Nobody home.
Lex Luger's so friggin' strong.
Why is 1, 2, 3 kid
Oh yeah,
still
they
here?
do have attributes in this game. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. We should, next time we go to the character select, there's a way to look at their stats, I'm pretty sure. And you're right, Luger is strong, so
Why am I fighting a
so
dead
is
man?
Undertaker. I still don't know why 1, 2, 3 kid's around. Shouldn't he be out?
Right.
I guess he has to get
Aren't
pinned.
you
since
getting
it's a
out of
ref.
So I guess if you're next to the turnbuckle, you cannot go.
Oh, because he's the legal man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, if
got
you're
counted
too
out.
down- that's why when you're down at the bottom playing, Kev, and you run, you'll run into the turnbuckle. You can't exit from the very bottom. You have to be a little bit elevated. It's, again, so many little nuances.
What?
Alucard says bugged or no. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are lots of bugs in this game. There's a lot of annoying little things in this game. Like Sal mentioned, he rented it and he couldn't figure it out and he gave up. Nice.
1. You can do that to him all day. I don't care.
You want a little of that? Huh?
Hey, ref. A little help.
That's legal. That's the front choke is illegal, but the rear.
Oh,
choke-
sorry. Get crazy on the pause. Come on.
God.
He's strong. Kev, I think if I remember correctly, what you try to do is push all the buttons, all 4 plus L and R. They
If you
compound.
do that, you won't get your specific move.
That's true, but you'll win.
That's the only important thing. Wow.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 kids regaining health. I forgot about that too. They do
Good lord.
regain health.
I didn't even get a chance.
Running and slapping into people.
That slap sound.
Oh my God.
Sorry with the chokes.
Lex Luger's impossible.
There
There you go. What was that?
Nice, big back body drop.
Yeah, how you like it?
I don't.
trying to pin
That's why I
him.
never played this game.
Nice.
Pick him up.
All right,
Pick him up.
Diesel's
Dingus.
finisher. Oh, you already did it. Tie up and press R is what his finisher is.
That's it, baby.
That's it. Now you
forgot
can
how to
pin,
pin.
and he has to go.
Nope. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna come back from the dead. Ooh.
No.
It's all right. You just need to pin him anyway, right?
How does he still have so
it.
much freaking strength?
Telling you,
God.
that's the way. That's the
Get
most
out.
annoying thing.
Get
You're
out.
gonna get counted out, Diesel.
I'm trying. God, I hate
right, now
this
it's-
game.
Dead guys versus dead guys. Whoever pins first. Oh, you didn't go for the pin.
1, 2, 3 kids trying to outstrength Lex. Pin him. Pin him. Oh, you
your
gotta do
speed.
it. Game over.
I'm sweating.
I had no doubt. We pull it
I
out.
trusted him. That's why you kept him in reserve all that time.
I'm legit sweaty.
Yeah.
May we please just view the Royal Rumble feature, and then we can
Be
tie a
done,
rope
Ski?
on this, or
Yeah.
tie a ribbon on this one.
We're all black for a good reason today.
We're gonna branch out. Is there a level below 0? Let's see what 10's like.
Yeah,
Can we do an
I
all
agree.
CPU Royal Rumble and just let them have at it?
I think you can.
Let them have it.
Dink. All right. I haven't played Diesels yet.
So we did. So after one of us is out, the other one just has to sit there the whole time.
I guess.
I would say it should at least
yeah.
a couple people come in. Well,
How about that?
I'm assuming y'all are trying not to fight each other and just fight the computer.
yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, use all the illegal moves. Yeah, it's probably impossible to tie up with them, huh? Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's not you.
John Michaels.
Oh, that was a cool move.
Oh, they're at 10. I forgot.
he
Yeah,
threw
they're
me
at
out.
10, man.
Doink
Just
threw
shoot
me
you.
out.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Yep.
I wonder how many can be in the ring at the same time. We got 5 now, maybe 6. Is
I think 6 is max. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's somebody. 1, 2, 3 kid.
How am I supposed to throw them out? I just throw them
I wish
against
they
the
would
rope.
have included, like, why not just blast their intro music before they come in or something, you know?
Yeah. Andrew pointed out that it's weird not having any kind of music in the game itself.
I mean, they cut to that thing before the match of, like, Jerry Lawler looking at the screen, like, but the intros are really important, you know, the walkouts and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
I
it's
always like that.
Oh, good.
What's that drop slop where that Razor Ramon just did? Where they hold them up for a little while and then drop them on their knee? Atomic drop?
Yeah, where they hit like knee to the butt, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, atomic drop.
Called the prostate press. Slop drop.
Flop drop.
Okay.
I think this is great. You're still in.
Yeah, I was about to say, where are we? Okay, and I was like, you picked Lex
Stay away
Luger.
from the
That
ropes,
doesn't seem
though.
right.
I
Stay
don't know
away
how
from
to.
the
I can
ropes.
overpower him every single time. I don't know how to throw him out.
Just be careful because you're near the ropes too. Oh, if I remember correctly, in order to be able to throw them out, they have to have their health below a certain meter. But you can't see their health, so how would you know?
Yeah.
Well, didn't one of the guys throw you out like 5 seconds in?
Yeah.
If you're running, then you can get tossed easily. But if you're in a grapple, I'm pretty sure you have to have them below a certain level of health. But maybe their stats matter too, like their weight and stuff.
Yeah, I think if you're close to the ropes and you grapple and you get to like the first notch or the second notch, you can like the move is just to throw them over the ropes.
Flop drop.
We can't call it that because the slop drop was another move.
I got like 8 dudes jumping on me. Story of my life.
About to say
Only
Friday
the
night.
ladies know about that one, huh? Stop.
Oh my god, somebody threw me out.
Well, now you're pretty much dead. So
Ow. Here,
there you
how about
go.
that?
Give him that front choke.
You know what? You come in here and you treat me like this. And
I love that animation.
Damn, with the full power on 1, 2, 3 kid. Blew out his butthole with that atomic drop.
Oh, he threw him out with the atomic drop. Awesome.
Yeah, he picked him up and went, awesome. That's great that that's in there. Okay.
Feel for this?
You're doing great, Kev. I'm shocked. It's still going. They're on 10, right? Yes. There you go.
Can Lex do it from number 1? Is he going to go all the way this year?
I do remember that being a big deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
There he goes.
I gotta get a real sweat rag.
All right. I think it will just keep going. We have to actually, like, stop.
Yeah, we can. I'm sure we can.
Can we go back to the... Oh, you don't have control, do you? Because you're not first player, huh?
Let's see. I do.
Okay, because I wanted to go back to the character select if you can, because I know there's a way to look at their attributes, which was different. This game had them in the Royal Rumble one didn't have it.
Just do.
Yeah.
Come on.
Need to get to the select screen. So maybe there's something we can press here to see their stats.
LR.
Select, maybe?
No.
I know there was a way to see their stats. We found that as a kid.
Oh, sorry. It's because it's 2 players. Kev is first player, so I don't have control right now. Once I went into the menu. Yeah, exactly. A la carte. They seem to sneak in, you know.
There it is.
Oh,
there it is. It
so
came
just
up.
waited.
Maybe you just sit on it for long enough.
Yeah.
It comes up.
So yeah, it does matter.
So that I mean, again, as kids, like that really made such a big difference for us. So fun, you know.
Yeah.
Because they already the big complaint from the first 2 games, like they all look the same, except for they have like kind of a big body character and a regular body character. But having actual stats is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It does, you know, and especially if you do, even if it's minimal or small, if there's a difference, you can tell a difference in the characters you're playing. Yeah.
And you certainly, I mean, I could tell when I was watching that 1, 2, 3 kid was much faster than Bam Bam was.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
Which obviously is true. So, all right, I think that's probably enough WWF Raw, and we will transition over. Kev's turning on air conditioners, fans, towels,
Ice packs, ice baths.
You shouldn't have oiled your body before. You know, it blocks the sweat.
That's true. I'm gonna put a sound effect over that. I hope you know.
All right. I'm gonna have to. I love Owen Hart's theme, by the way. It's one of the better ones, but I am gonna have to turn it way down for our segment. We're gonna play a round of Guess the Bits. I need to get a tally sheet out.
Well,
Keep score here.
let's see.
Mute it for myself.
These are my favorite pins, by the way. Pilot G2 10s. That's all I use. Come on.
Come on now, with you.
What's your favorite pin? All right.
Zebra.
So, zebra. Oh, you're a zebra man.
The solid steel ones? Yeah.
Yep. I like thick writing pens. I don't know why I've always liked that. The thicker. Some people hate
like
that.
gel pens? No.
Yeah, I like a thick. No, Kev hates a thick.
Well, because my
What's your
handwriting
pen
is
of
terrible.
choice? Oh, you're right. Since your handwriting's so bad, Kev, a thicker pen just makes it worse. It's like graffiti at that point.
Actually, like a felt tip, usually. Like a nice, precise felt tip.
The artist in you. It's the artist.
I can't help it. I can't help it. So, how are we? Who's going first?
Well, this is something Kev and I would decide every match anyway. Who's going out first? So,
Who's going out first?
I can go. That's fine.
Please, let me recover.
Okay.
I need to let my health bar fill back up.
Yeah.
All right. Give me just a moment to share my screen. Actually, I do it this way, don't I? So I can go full screen, do this.
And I will stop sharing, Joseph, correct?
Correct. And you get the big bear.
It's Big Bear. Oh,
Big
wait,
Bad
that's not how you
Bear.
do it. It's not view full screen. Just a moment. Corporate accounts payable. Nina speaking. Just a moment.
Do they make office chairs with air conditioners built into them?
They should.
It's
That's
true.
very
Yeah,
specific.
why are we conditioning this whole office when we could just simply condition this man's chair?
Yeah.
I just need like a pod around me that I can carry with me everywhere I go.
Well, Slop, I might have messed something up here because like the full screen option has gone away from my... Okay, there it is, back. I'm gonna try again. Like I'm saying go full screen and it's not going full screen. Oh well. You might have to trim me up a little bit,
zoom
guy.
you up. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna share now.
Yeah.
Just so you guys can't see the you know, what's ahead.
Oh, you're on presenter mode?
I think I did.
Presenter mode will have the next slide show.
Presenter mode. You're right, Kev. That's it. I don't want full screen. I want presenter mode.
Wow. It is the end times.
End game.
And I know PowerPoint.
Yeah, Kev's leading us through the end times now.
That is. There she is. Thanks, Kev. I don't do presentations no more. I'm done with that life.
Done with that shit. And then this
All
is
right,
gonna
there
force
she
me to
is.
swallow this around again. Okay.
All right, people, settle in, buckle up.
And
We got to
settle
guess
down.
the bits. Remember, guess the bits. We're gonna go 3 categories each. One is going to be a movie, one is going to be a TV show or series, and one is going to be a video game, all from the 90s or thereabouts. And then you get 3 clues each. One's a 64-bit clue, that's extra hard or hard. 16-bit clue, which is kind of like medium to easy, and then 8-bit, which is easy to easy.
It's in the
Shall
easy
we?
to easy range.
It's in that easy range. Easy E and the boys.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready, sir?
We're ready whenever you want to get started.
Oh, I'm ready. We're going to start with video games. This is for 64 bits.
Okay.
Gotta tell you, I think this one's actually more like a 32-bit. So I feel like Slop's gonna like say this before I even finish the clue, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? All right, here we go. For 64 bits, a video game. Released in North America arcades in February of 1990, this game is set in an epic fantasy medieval world. TikTok.
Okay, February. Final Fantasy.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Good. I did make it harder than it. Okay. I thought I did sweat over that a little bit last night. I was like, is that too easy?
Nice. All right. Gauntlet
Conan the
Legends.
Barbarian? I have zero idea. Golden
Conan
Axe,
the Barbarian. We're not on movies right now, Kev. But
That's a
it's
movie.
pretty cool. Conan Barbarian, the video game, the movie.
Just like Street Fighter did. Andrew says
All right,
Gauntlet
we'll give-
Legends from Twitch.
Oh, that's a great guess. Incorrect though. Yes, I don't have any. I only have YouTube chat and only the main feed. So, Slop, please translate for
Yeah.
me. All right.
Seems to be
no
it.
guesses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on then to the 16 bits. Here we go. Sega developed this game and later ported it to both Master System
Golden Axe?
and Genesis. Correct. Kev gets 16 bits for Golden Axe.
I was trying to think of the game they all played. It was like Goblets, Horde, Gorgon's Revenge.
Gorgons and
Horde.
Goblets.
Gorgons and Goblets.
Yes,
Weird.
it is Golden Axe. I
remember the little dwarf.
Anyway. So then the 8-bit was... Several sound effects in the game come from a few well-known sources, mostly screams from First Blood and Conan the Barbarian, Kev.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I would like 1 single point for Conan the Barbarian, please.
All right, and it was, of course, Golden Axe. And I don't know, like, kind of like when it came out, I remember playing it at the arcade and thinking, like, this is pretty cool. But it soon became overshadowed by so many better games. But
Yeah.
not bad, not bad. All right. We are on to now. Are you with us, Slop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't want to leave you behind because, you know, this is for our points and stuff that really matter.
That's true.
All right. A 90s movie, 64 bits. I have some kind of feeling that Jay Stu's going to get this one, but we'll see. Here we go. Macaulay Culkin auditioned to play the protagonist in this 1990 family film.
Interesting. I can say I don't recognize that from this arrangement anyway. I don't.
Is that the girl from Cosby Show in the front?
I don't know. This is sort of a random-ish still from the trailer.
Okay.
So 64 bits here, people. Come on.
Yeah. Can't
serve
be
it up to you. What?
right. Exactly. Cannot be as such. Oh man, I can't. I'm trying to even think of kids movies from 1990.
No, he was the lead in that.
Andrew says blank check.
Oh, that's a fun guess. I think that movie
We
came
did
out a little
Blank
later,
Check.
93, 94 maybe, but any other family film? Blank Check's not a family film. Come on, there's some. We talked about this. Didn't we do Blank Check? Did someone pick that one before?
Yeah, I did.
We
Yeah.
talked about Kev did it because like the female lead in there like kind of anyway, we don't have to go into that.
Pushing up on that boy.
All right, no guesses. We're gonna move on to 16 bits now for our movie. Or my movie. Michael Richards stars as Martin Beck, the Bowtie Killer.
Oh my God. What is it?
You know it, Kev.
God damn it. That's
No, it's not Uncle Buck. I do love that movie, though. I think Uncle Buck's a little older. That might be like late 80s. 88, maybe? I don't know.
Dunstan checks in.
Incorrect.
I know, for
Kev?
some reason, no, I'm not going to get it because my brain just keeps going UHF, UHF,
UHF,
UHF, not UHF.
Can't stop.
I'll give the chat a moment. Because if you've seen this movie... Yes, correct, Jay Stu. I knew he'd get it. Problem Child. It is definitely
of
Problem
course, of course.
Child. And then the final clue, which I found really interesting. John Ritter and Amy Yazbek play a married couple and would later get married off screen.
Oh, I did not know
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
R.I.P. John.
Yeah. We're big fans of John Ritter on this channel. So.
Yeah.
All right. And he's funny right there already.
Just in a still frame, he's fucking hilarious.
All right. It was
Yeah.
Problem Child.
Oh, I hate that
And
kid.
it's
I
got
hate
all
that
kinds of people. Gilbert Gottfried's in it as well.
Andrew says Amy Yazbek was out of his league, which I probably agree. She's
Yeah, but I mean, it's John Ritter.
but
Like,
also
he's
but
John.
also John
but
Ritter.
also, come on.
He can make
All
you
right.
laugh. He can make you cry. What more do you want?
Here it comes. TV of the 90s.
I need some points. Damn.
This 90s series received more than 40 major film and television awards, including 2 Emmys, 2 Grammys, Producer of the Year, People's Choice, Peabody, DuPont Columbia, D.W. Griffin, and the $50,000 Lincoln Prize, amongst dozens of others. A highly regarded piece of 90s
God dang it.
television cinema.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say I don't think it's 90s, but I'll say it anyway. West Wing.
Incorrect. Uh-oh.
He's
I can't think of the title. Does David Lynch have anything to do with this?
No.
Okay.
I hope not. Once you find...
Okay, it's not what I'm thinking then. Okay,
now I
good.
can't wait for you to see.
I know it won a ton of
Clue.
awards, but wasn't super popular.
Okay.
The Pulitzer is throwing me off. Or Peabody.
Andrew says
Yeah,
X-Files.
Incorrect.
Oh.
You guys are not reading. It is right there in front of you, so I'm just not going to give it anymore. But
Okay.
it's there. It's there if you want to grab onto it. All right. Frasier. You guys are so funny. Wait till I get to the next screen because I think you're gonna find TV 16. Maybe just let me highlight one thing. This received major film and TV awards. Okay.
Yeah, that's so.
This 1990 American television documentary miniseries was first broadcast to air on PBS on 5 consecutive nights, September 23rd through the 27th, 1990. The film's production techniques were groundbreaking for the time and spawned film techniques, including one named after the series director that is still used to this day. Correct, Alucard.
I was going to say the Ken Burns, but God dang
Nice.
it.
Alucard coming in. Kev, that one was for you. And
I
Alucard
was
just
thinking, like, would that be Ken Burns? It has to be something from Ken Burns if it's PBS
Alucard just
documentary
suplexed
series.
your ass.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Damn.
it is.
Very
Now,
nice.
I asked AI for a little help on the next one. This is going to take me a few minutes to read through, but I think it's worth it. Camp Grey Eagle, Sarajevo outskirts, January 12th, 1995. My most beloved kin, I do pray this letter finds y'all in good health and fair spirits back home in Daytona. I have been occupied with drills, gear maintenance, and the occasional bout of frozen boredom, but I find now time to set quill to paper, or rather, pen to lined Army-issue notepad, in hopes that I might feel less far from the sandy shores and citrus air of Arfak, Florida. If you guys want me to stop, I will.
No,
it has been a most peculiar winter, with snow thick upon the ground and a cold that bites sharper than a gator's jaw. I surely miss the warmth of our porch in July, scent of salt water and Mama's sweet tea poured from that old glass pitcher with a cracked handle. But enough of my condition. I'm eager to know what pictures have been rented from the Blockbuster. Have the boys seen the new Batman Forever flick yet? The one with that Jim Carrey fella dressed up like a question. I heard tell from a fella in my unit, Private Goolsby from Tulsa, that it's real loud and full of spinning lights and nonsense, which sounds just about right for a Friday night back home. Is the Lion King still in high demand? I caught it once on a bootleg cassette here in camp, all fuzzy and full of static, but I reckon it still moved me to tears. That little lion singing about wanting to be king reminded me of my cousin Billy, when he used to wear that Burger King crown and proclaim himself ruler of the neighborhood. And what of video games? Has young Ethan gotten his hands on that Donkey Kong Country 2 yet? I do recall he was mighty fond of the first one. Lord knows I missed the cheerful bleeps and bloops of the Super Nintendo echoing through the trailer walls while I was trying to study or nap. Strange, the things you come to miss out here in the cold. Are folks still lining up for Mortal Kombat 3 at the mall? Tell Junior to remember what I told him about button mashing. It ain't strategy, it's desperation. But if he pulls off one of those fatal what's-its, give him my congratulations. Please send word on how the Magic are playing this season. I was hoping Penny Hardaway would carry us far, but I reckon the Bulls will rise again with now that Jordan's back. And is Daytona gearing up for the 500 already? I got my calendar marked. I'll be picturing Earnhardt flying down the track, black car like a thundercloud. I would also be much obliged if you could send me another can of that citrus lip balm. The wind here is rougher than a speedboat in a storm, and my lips are near cracked beyond repair. Give my love to Aunt Carla. Tell her I still dream of her boiled peanuts and that big old crab boil she does every spring. Hug the twins and remind them their cousin Joe is out here doing his duty, but thinking always of home. I remain ever faithful, son and nephew, Mr. Sloppy Joe, U.S. Army 4 Detachment, January of our Lord 1995. And P.S. Tell Papa no, I still ain't married, but there's a gal in Signals who's been borrowing my Walkman. She likes Hootie and the Blowfish, which I consider a fine trait in a woman.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, that was great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good picks.
Excellent.
Who walked away with
right.
points on that one? On your run?
Alucard got 16 bits for that. J-Stu got 16 bits, and Kev got 16 bits. All the 16 bits
Okay.
this time.
Nobody ran away. Nobody's out.
Nobody's
pulling away with the 64.
Really pulls away.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall then stop my sharing. Okay.
And I'll go next.
Please.
All of my different screens here. That's Discord. It never puts it. There we go.
Puts it,
Now.
what's it?
Puts it, what's it? Okay. Get everything lined up. So I need to zoom in here a little bit.
Please.
I said. Zoom me in, please. So zoom me.
Control 0.
Wow, that is blurry.
Now everything you
AF.
say, bro, just hearing that voice. And as I hit Control 0,
Well, let's see how this looks.
Paint me into Morgan Freeman.
It's a little fuzzy, but let's see. All right, we're going to start off with 90s television series for 64 bits.
Mm-hmm.
God, if that's unviewable on this... Oh, I know what I didn't do. Didn't do that. I didn't zoom in for you.
Yeah, Control 0.
Oh my god.
This is a television series, huh?
It is a television series.
So a fake ad in the middle of the TV series.
We already did one of them. I'm going to say Kids in the Hall.
Good guess, incorrect.
Okay. I thought it was, it may be
Sam's
the other
guessing
one.
SNL.
Good guess, incorrect.
I'm gonna guess Mad TV.
Good guess, incorrect.
Oh, we already did the other one.
The other one.
You know which one I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
You know it.
I know a couple other ones.
I'll put my balls in it.
Whitest Kids You Know from Andrew.
Yeah.
Good guess. No.
Okay, that was my guess. That was my
Okay.
other guess.
Stop
let's
moving,
skip.
start living. We're on
Gilmore.
we're on TV shows. Happy Gilmore is incorrect on the card.
It does look like Happy
It
Gilmore.
does. It does. Yeah. It may even be playing on that. I don't know.
Sam's guessing Dana Carvey show.
Hey, you can't guess twice, Sam.
Get out of here.
Well,
All right.
I don't know what to do because she said the answer. So
Nobody gets
Oh,
points.
it is the Dana Carvey show on a
Yeah.
double guess. We don't have rules for that.
Yes,
I
we
think
do.
she should lose 64 bits. No.
Oh, I'm with it. I like it.
I guess
Well.
it's no points then. I guess it's just no points.
I'm glad I put all the time into these slides. Then good.
Can we see the others?
Nope,
I
that's it.
didn't-
I'm
also
moving
didn't
on.
watch-
No, yeah, we'll look at the others. A 16-bit clue, stars. You know, it stars
See Colbert,
Colbert
and Carell
and Carell, and this skit has shown up on the internet in a couple places. The waiters who get nauseous describing food, pretty good. And then the last clue was
there.
Carell again, and then there's Dana Carvey right there. But his
Okay.
face is so contorted. I was hoping it would still be hard to tell it's him. But
Yeah, that Jim Carrey
Uh-oh,
or Dana Carvey. It's somewhere in the middle.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right. Well, we'll move on to video game.
Game.
For 64 bits, here we go. Clue number 1. Just a screenshot. That's all you're going to get.
I have not played this.
No. 4.
Uh-oh. Man, I feel like
Alazani.
Alucard's gonna get this because I don't know this kind of game here.
I don't know that one. Huh?
Core versus Talasia.
Alazani.
Down in Talazani.
Alazani.
Yeah, I went from
that's good,
Pensacola up to Talazani and then up to Georgia. Get some of them peaches. All right. Well, I was going to let it simmer a bit, but Rage Masters, I made that up, says Andrew. You did, and that's incorrect. 16-bit clue. This game stars characters like Zorn, Bane, and Deveda.
Wow. Zero.
Yeah, I've never seen any of it.
Here's an additional clue. Due to its complex fighting mechanics, it's believed this game inspired the Soul Edge / Soul Calibur series.
Oh. I'm thinking it had to be arcade. That's why we don't know it.
Cool art.
I really can't say any more, and I won't.
Looks like Bane's a little constipated. Maybe.
I got to take the big dump. Caliber. Andrew says Caliber Edge. Good guess.
Oh,
but no.
Alucard does have a inkling of a memory here.
Weapon something.
Weapon X.
Well, we can move right on into the 8-bit clue. Final clue.
Gimme. The gimme.
This
That
is
does look-
promo art.
That looks vaguely familiar.
And if this doesn't give it away, my God.
I mean, if you don't know it, then.
Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian. There it is.
Well, good guess, but no.
Not a good guess.
Could see some. Oh, it's looking real bad on the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was looking that pixelated.
Time to switch to the high-tech Google Slides, man.
I guess so. Andrew says God of War.
He does have the little red
Uh-huh.
face paint.
And that character does, he does have like red face paint. So
Was this a Florida exclusive?
well, I didn't even play this game, so I guess I'm gonna wait a little. Okay, Alucard can't think of it, so I'll just go ahead and reveal it is Weapon Lord.
You did know weapon something.
Yeah,
You're right.
Alucard was
I've
close.
never seen this.
So
I say we give him 4 points.
Never.
I saw magazine ads for this game all the time. Every magazine, it feels like, had this ad, and it had that cover art or that promo art there.
Yeah, because I remember the spider dude.
Yeah, and I didn't know anybody that played it. Apparently, the advertising budget was pretty big. It was supposed to be the first online fighting game with using something called X-Band. That didn't take off. It was one of the first games, if not the first game, to introduce a parry mechanic, which is one of the big mechanics in the Soul Calibur series. So really influential, but nobody played it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It just ended up not being popular.
I see that. Play it on X-Band. There it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I've never seen that before either.
Because that's the only game you'll ever see it on.
Okay. I know Sega had an online thing. I didn't know that Super Nintendo did.
Yeah, I don't even think that even worked.
Crazy.
Okay, we'll move on to 90s film. First clue, hardest clue, 64 bits. Clue number 1. This film features Keith Carradine, Chelsea Field, and a young Joshua Jackson.
Wielding that old coach gun. This seems like one of them preteen movies where they deal with some serious topics. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this.
God, Keith Carradine with more hair. So they're really trying to make him have hair.
Yeah, it's very, let's say it's very wispy in the movie. Let's just say that.
Is there a seal in it?
I'm not answering bonus questions on the 64 question.
It definitely looks like there's maybe water behind old Jackson there.
Yeah, like a Free Willy knockoff.
Damn it, Gav, you got it. It's Free Willy knockoff. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give Tanya maybe a couple more seconds if she wants to put in an official guess or not.
I mean, there's a seal in it. That's an affirmative.
No, I asked her if she wanted to give an official guess of the name of the movie. I didn't answer shit.
Answer your seal stuff. We can pool our points because we're married and win.
She says she doesn't know.
Okay. All right, well, we'll move on to the 16-bit clue. She does not know. This stars, our protagonist is Tina.
I do know this movie.
Okay.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the cover of it.
Problem Child 2. No.
Damn you.
Seal's Revenge.
I think the name of the movie is the name of the Seal character. I can't.
Ollie.
Ollie?
Ollie.
Ollie! No.
He said with such confidence.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay, so
I'm thinking Dunstan checks in now because that monkey movie. There's a lot of those kind of movies in the 90s, like, child with wild animal. Let's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just playing a little defense.
yeah. He had a fancy AF name too. That could be right. Well, we'll move on to the 8-bit clue. And
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I remember the cover from walking around Blockbuster enough times. I would have never picked this one up, honestly. So.
Yeah, I believe I saw this. Andrew got it. Andre.
Ollie was close. I'll give myself credit.
What? One of the letters is right.
Yeah.
Ollie and Andre.
They start with the vowel and end with a vowel. I'm taking the win.
There's no win. You didn't win anything.
All right, 8 bits for Andrew.
64 bits.
Yeah, same, Sam. I remember seeing that cover. I think the cover I remember is a little different than that, but
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, did you actually see that as a kid? Slow?
I did.
Okay.
And when I skimmed through it to see if it was worth putting in here, I remembered more than I thought I would, which was weird because I don't even remember when I saw this movie. Probably at somebody's house, maybe babysat or some such. sit there and don't move and shut up.
You used to babies. That is you. You did used to babies.
No, I mean be babby sat.
He was the sit-e.
I was the sittee, not the sitar.
Not the sitter.
I was being Bobby.
I was being Bobby Sot. Okay. Well, Kev, are you ready, sir?
Goodness
Let me
gracious.
get is it going to take me to full screen? Oh, it does. Okay.
Presenter mode.
Let me do
You're
some-
right, Kev. That was the trick. I wonder if Kev's still using the original template. I'm excited to find out if he is.
You know damn well.
No, it is.
He just has Word docs now, I think.
I hope he starts hand drawing them like he used to. Just hold his.
That is
You
better.
really want me to hand draw my clues? Nobody's ever going to get anything.
Yeah.
I love it.
Rearrange
poop
everything real quick. Let me. We will have to figure out a new system because this certainly doesn't work very well.
Resize on the fly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm using the template you provided, Mr. Sloppy Joe, and I think it works splendidly. So,
It's we can discuss later.
discuss.
Discuss.
This is the template he provided.
This is version 1.
He never gave me version 2. I was never informed. I was never prompted.
Kev, if
We
you make
voted
me
in
dig out
everything.
emails in my personal life to prove something that you're an idiot, I'm going to lose my mind. I do that at work every day. Don't make me do it here.
I only answer letters.
Pigeon,
Yeah.
carrier pigeons. Okay.
It's been warm here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
It's drinking a mint julep. Okay, you're all set,
You good?
sir. Yeah.
And it doesn't work. Okay, there we go. All right, first one is movies. As always, we got the 64 bitters. Super nerds will get this. Super nerds. His ancestors were saved by pygmies, and as the 21st generation, he still follows the oath.
Oh God.
64-bit movie. Saved by pygmies, 21st generation, still follows the oath.
Mighty Joe Young.
Not Mighty Joe Young.
Damn, that's a great one. That's a great guess.
I want to put that in my repertoire of movies to do
Yeah,
now.
let's pull that back. Man. Jungle to Jungle.
Nope, not Jungle to Jungle.
Yeah.
Got another one I want to put in.
Well, thank you, Tanya. I do like having the behind the scenes there of Kev's process.
What was I doing? Don't tell my secrets on the interwebs.
Man.
All right, no
yeah.
guesses. No guesses from the
No
chat.
guesses. No
We're
guesses.
going to move along.
I'm gonna be mad when I
Okay,
hear
this
it.
one's probably going to give it away to a regular
Great.
nerd.
I'm ready.
16-bit clue. There's an extra hint behind it, Joe. Not behind, not in the background.
Yeah.
On the side.
Maybe I have not seen this, actually.
I think we rented it. Almost positive. I know I rented it on one of our pizza nights.
Don't know. Is it Phantom?
It is fantastic.
God.
Oh, Billy
Oh,
Zane.
B-Zanes.
Okay. No, I don't remember anything about it if I ever watched it.
You remember watching it?
I don't remember it. Not
I have
even a little
vivid
bit.
memories of
All right,
eating
that was
Papa
16
John's
bits for
Supreme.
slop, right? Okay.
Papa John's Supreme. We're all upstairs in the den watching Phantom.
Andrew was thinking The Shadow, which I know that, yeah, I get that parallel. I think they came out around the same
Yeah.
time, Andrew, so that's a good, yeah.
And both failed spectacularly, but were pretty good movies.
Yeah, I like The Shadow too. His favorite color was purple as a clue. Yeah, I mean, that would work.
I
Start
would
with,
have accepted the color purple as a guess.
How about
oh,
the-
so it's a
yeah,
Prince
the color
movie.
purple. This is the color purple.
Yeah, this is the color purple. It's a prequel to the color purple. All right, up next, Vidya games.
Okay.
I think this 64-bit might be too easy. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's too easy. I'm pretty sure.
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Yep. I knew it was too easy. Slop with the win. I knew it was too easy. I was like, there's a lot of things it could be, but that other door behind it immediately makes it Counter-Strike.
I mean, even without that, I would probably
Yeah,
would have
this
been
is
my
a
guess
famous part
anyway.
in the level,
Yeah.
Kev. Yep.
All right, I'm
Oh yeah,
sorry.
we have to guess which version.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
no. A la carte is it 1.6 or 1.9?
It's the first one.
So
Yeah,
a la
1.6
carte
or
get the
whatever.
point. Mod 1.9 or 1.6, something like that. Was the one released in '99, which is this one, based off Half-Life 2.
Well,
I mean, we'll have to check the tape. I think Slop did ping in faster than I did, but we both were saying it roughly the same time. But I'm a big goose egg today, I guess.
On my end, Slop came in first. I don't know how it works
Okay.
for the timing. Is that coming through? Okay, good.
oh, then only the first one came through.
Oh, this one is it?
There it goes.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, classic.
Terrorists win.
The best.
Yeah.
Getting that one again. Give me that. Get it.
Terrorists win.
The thing I love to hear in my life.
It's like the perfect little static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it didn't play the last one. Hey, I didn't go through all that trouble to not to just play the last one.
For no one to hear it.
Bomb has been planted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Classics.
you gotta be hop. That's how you do it.
I think we've talked about this before a little bit, but Kev and I used to play this in our house in different rooms, but we would help each other. We would yell out, to each other where the people were and how to beat them.
How did we never get in trouble for that? Because we would play it really late at night and we'd be yelling from room to room upstairs.
I guess that's the advantage of having your parents sleep downstairs.
All right. Well, if you ever did hear us popping Gmail, thanks for not yelling at us. Those are some core memories.
Mm-hmm.
They let them run uninterrupted.
Good old OG Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
All right, TV show.
Meat and taters.
This is probably going to be too easy, but I don't care. I had to do it. 64-bit clue. Another sound one.
What is it? NYPD Blue.
It is.
Andrew,
Cheaters?
Andrew got it.
Oh, yeah. How
Who's
did
in
we
first?
do that?
Sam also says cheaters.
Well, Chet came in first. There's no timestamp.
Well, oh no, I was reading out Andrew's answer. That was Andrew's answer.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Sam
Sam-
also
but-
says cheaters. And so, doesn't
Oh.
your sort slop and it shows who did first
Yeah.
cross-platform?
Yeah, Andrew was first, technically.
Andrew, okay.
Wait, so it's
Cheaters.
oh no, okay. He said NYPD Blue. Was that not the answer?
No, it's cheater.
Oh, then Sam got it.
Yeah, Sam.
All right, we'll go to the.
I know I've heard it, but yeah, wow.
Oh, we've heard it
There's
hundreds of
lyrics to
times.
this song?
Yes, there are.
Oh my god.
Yes, there are. I had to cut it off right before the lyrics kicked in.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
The 16-bit clue. You're much a dead giveaway.
That's a dead giveaway. Almost literally.
Yeah. That face, the dead eyes this man had.
The Greco.
And then, of course, good old Joey Grech.
Classic 90s cinema.
Very
Television
nice.
cinema, really. Just human stories being played out live in front of you. Beautiful
For our
stuff.
entertainment. People's
Yeah.
lives being destroyed for our entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone gets paid. It's like the judge shows. Everybody gets a cut.
Everybody gets a taste.
Yeah.
Taste of that knife, Joey.
God.
All right, well done. Our
Stepped
big
up.
winner today is Mr. Sloppy Joe.
What?
Congratulations, sir.
All right. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
80 points for you. All filmed in Dallas. Oh,
Really?
very nice.
Oh, you know.
Thanks, Alucard. All right, we are going to move on to our second game, and well, in the interest of time, we might not play too much of it, but we will at least sample it. I think the boys are going to play the World of Illusion, the Donald Duck Mickey Mouse project.
Yeah. Well, in the interest of time, I have to go pee pee.
Okay.
So I'll leave you with this question: were you a family that bought snacks at the movie theater, or were you a family that brought snacks to the movie
Bought
theater?
or brought?
The old bought or brought. I would like to bring brats to the theater, please.
Me too. And a grill.
Hell yeah. We were, what were we? I mean, I think we were popcorn. Popcorn was the most we were probably going to get at the theater.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were mostly a brought family, but I actually don't have that many memories of seeing movies in the cinema together as a family. Most of that would be rentals. If I saw a movie in the theater, it was with my friends, like a drop-off situation, or with another family member, like an aunt or an uncle. Or I just don't have that many memories of seeing movies in the theater all together. I'm guessing it was a cost thing. They would rather rent a movie and buy the food, and that was much more common.
Yeah. And it's probably a lot of logistic. I mean, anytime you're hauling kids around, it's, exponential energy expenditure. So you're like, we're watching a movie, that was perfect as a kid. You didn't care. I didn't care.
Yep.
There wasn't the cinema snob that I am now. And I need my IMAX and my big screen and my sound system, my 82.1 setup. All right.
World of Illusion.
Trying to get us. Oh, he's already. How's he doing that? He left, and he invited me to play the game. Somehow, he's doing work from the turlet, I think. It's a real professional. Okay. Well, I still need Kev to share.
Get all my best work done on the toilet. Okay, time to share my Scrum.
Pleasure.
Scrum shared.
Scrum launched.
Scrum launch. Scrum inbound.
Scrum rerouted.
Scrum 2. Scrum 2.
Grab scrums.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm working on something over here. I'm twerking it.
Supposed to missile
All right.
switching to Scrum.
So I'm guessing this is a co-op platformer?
Yes,
right,
sir.
Okay.
What's happening here? Okay.
I'm not quite sure what this is. It is a video game.
I'll pull up a guide too, just in case.
How do we do two? I want to be Donald Duck, so
Well, let's see if we can figure it out here. Maybe
I'll
the
lead
assumption
up,
is second player is Donald, maybe? So I'll hit start and see what happens.
I think I just hit start.
Great, we all hit start. Great, we're all hitting start. Great.
Okay. Mickey and Donald are practicing for their big magic act. When, all of a sudden, one of the magic tricks surprised Donald. He fell backwards, tipping over some scenery. Okay, they got props, sets. Behind
Classic
the scenery was a
Donald.
mysterious magic box with a drawn curtain. Oh boy. Wait. Doesn't Slop do a Mickey Mouse impression?
Oh boy!
What's the
about
Donald one? The
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get at all.
oh God, how do people talk like that?
Get paid money, son. It's too
True
late.
that.
Donald was already looking for money in there.
What's this magic box? Let me go ahead. And
Like,
see what's in it.
there's probably some funds.
Hey, Slop, do you know if you guys are playing the SNES version or the Sega version? Does it say on there?
Oh, I didn't. Let's see if it's got it.
Seems like the Sega version might be the more popular one, but maybe it's only the
This is
Sega.
Euro. Neo. FB Neo?
I think that's just the
Mega Drive, so it's Sega.
Mega Drive. Okay, got it.
A la carte,
Ready.
we use Fightcade.
Yeah,
A little bit of tweaking. It can auto-download ROMs. Fightcade is the best.
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Add
That's
us, Alucard. Maybe we could post that in the Discord somewhere. To play games together.
Are they still talking?
Yeah, they were still talking. Okay, player password sound control.
You have
Joker's
controllers, that me.
That's you.
Oh no.
Well, I'd see. Yeah, you're first player. I can't do anything.
Exit start button. Well, I can't do anything either. Oh god. Oh, 2P. Okay.
Yeah.
2P. Oh, perfect. I can be Donald. Do you want? Unless you want to be Donald.
No. That's good to go.
Okay. Settle down.
It's good.
Joe.
I mean, we have a limited time for this game, unfortunately. So let's see what we can. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, cool. I don't have my button set up. That's what's going on here.
Am I hurting you?
Doing
You are
something.
flashing. You're definitely affecting him.
Let's see what happens.
Oh God.
All right, and an interesting vernacular here. Instead of deaths, it says try. You get 6 tries.
Well, they didn't want to.
Yeah, they want to put the word death in there.
Just like in real life, Slop is
He's
propping
holding
me
it.
up.
Okay. Well, I can't change my inputs now, so maybe you can just go back and play it solo, Kev.
I think we just have to die.
Oh, you can't.
J-Stu Fightcade is on Mac, but as Kev was mentioning before, the Mac, I don't know of a way to do it where it auto downloads the ROMs like the PC version does.
Look at this little guy. Oh, turn your head, dude.
Wait, maybe. Okay. I can. It's on keyboard, so maybe I can do something here.
That might be.
That's way too hard.
Oh, it won't let me click the inputs.
That's what I'm saying. I think because we're already, or because I'm already. Okay, there's jump. There's no run, so we both have a cape.
There is a run.
Oh, what is it? Or I guess that doesn't matter.
C?
Okay, I got it. I got you. Okay, there are my
It says
buttons.
C to jump.
Yeah. Okay, and A is run. Okay.
It says A is a dash, not a run, but
Okay, cape is there. That's.
You got to keep your thumb on that trigger because them boys pop up. Like, yeah.
They both seem actually scared.
Oh, that's full health. Okay. Oh, I don't like that.
Can you cape in midair? You can.
Can cape in midair. That's pretty good.
Get
This
outta
is
here.
something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It says in 2-player games you can press A to give your friend a helping hand.
So, I have
How the hell do I
to.
get up there?
Wasn't there? I thought I saw.
Yeah, you definitely have to like jump off of each other and things.
So it says help.
Wow.
Oh, we've got to crawl. Okay, I can't do anything else up here. Oh, there was a rope. Okay, I dropped a rope. Let me send you up there. Send me up there.
What?
Now, please. Okay, A button puts the rope down.
Oh,
And-
that's how you help your friend. Like
Oh,
it
you have
says.
to pull me up.
Yeah.
It says Mickey might be able to crawl through small spaces more easily than Donald. If Donald gets stuck, have Mickey go through the tight spot first.
Oh, I got a card. Oh, yeah, it won't even let me move into. Okay. Come on,
Certainly not a fast game, huh?
not. No way.
Jump, dingus.
What?
So far, with just the mechanics we're seeing, this is certainly intended to be a co-op.
Yeah, it seems strange for this to even be a single player. Like you almost, but it's boring as hell for a co-op. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, very
I think-
repetitive so far.
Just one of these would have let us know, like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the mechanic. That's how you
Just
do
one
it.
to the very top. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
You done twisted me up.
I'm all twisted.
I guess because it is a co-op and they're doing a lot of stuff here. That's why it's kind of slow, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I think I messed us both up.
You have to. Okay, you've got to.
Oh, you need health. Get them mystery bags. Get that bag, Mick.
It's just a playing card. All right, so I guess Donald can't fit, maybe? Oh, maybe he's okay.
Good.
It did say that you can pull him through.
He must be fitting.
Press it.
He's walking through it. Oh, there he is.
There he goes. Okay. Okay.
Took forever.
So slow.
Boing. Oh, now I can
That's
carry you.
Oh.
Oops, that's right.
Here, I'll go first. I got the healths.
Ah.
Oh, we coming back.
Got him.
Can they drop these
Nice.
little flower things?
I think we're turning them into flower. Oh yeah, but yeah, turning them into flowers. But I don't. I think it's just a visual
But I-
thing.
Okay, but there's no pickup. I guess
No.
is what I was. Yeah.
See, just taunt us right here with like, look at all this stuff you can't get. Ha ha. This looks like some Mickey stuff right here, boy.
Oh, I can't get through there.
All right. Candy gives you 1 health point. Cake gives you maximum health. If you collect 52 cards, you get an extra try. If you get a magic hat, that gives you an extra try. If you get a silver card, that makes your character invincible. And a rocket defeats all enemies on screen. And like based on they posted the actual like guide, I guess, maybe the one that came with the game. And it's like one of the very first things it says is it takes teamwork. So again, I think this game is really intended to be a co-opper.
So you pulled me through. You launched me at him like a missile, and it hurt me, which is really dumb.
Yeah, that's fun.
Ooh. Come at me, bro.
I don't know if you can kill that. Oh, you did kill him. Okay. It takes like 3 hits.
No, you just gave him another try, Kev.
Don't mess with the Donald, baby. I'll come at you.
I'll turn you into a butterfly, maybe a plate of flan. You never know. Wow, you giving it to him,
Gosh,
boy.
come on, game.
Hey, maybe I can't.
Yeah, maybe we can.
I'll hit him
you
with
have
the
the team. Wow,
Okay,
that was like
yes, you can.
10 hits.
Let's see. Yeah,
Oh, jump on me.
nice. Candy, cool.
Hey.
All right, it's 1 hit.
I can be your hero, baby. And I can kiss away your pain.
Just makes me think you have that playing
Mickey just
in the
goes-
background somewhere.
Oh, a butterfly flew away from that little guy.
Well, what's up here? And then what happens if we go off screen together?
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't.
It won't let us.
I was gonna say my
There
guess
were-
is that it won't let us do that.
There you go. There were 2 bags up there, right?
I think so. Over here. Whoo!
Ugh, it's a little Disney centipede.
Yeah. Gross. 2 candies that I
There we
need
go.
badly. This is.
Come on
Whoa.
in here, Mickey. Get you a whiff.
So that's what a duck cloaca looks like. Interesting.
Well, wake up. First word ever in the English language. I don't know why it's so gross, but it is.
There's a couple of worse ones I'm sure we can find. And let's find
Moist
them right now.
cloaca.
Moist. Stream canceled. YouTube account banned. See? If I could.
Oh, come on. I was flicking him.
Try to get his butterfly. See if it.
Give me the butterfly.
Butterfly in the sky.
All
All right, this looks fun. Maybe. Nope.
Both have the same
Guess
idea.
not.
Clearly, it needs weight to
Well,
move it.
let's. Can we push it? No.
Maybe both on one
To
side.
operate the mining cart, press the D button down. Timing is very important. You may need to practice.
Oh.
Oh, I see. It's a back and forth job.
God.
Take the hand cart into that line.
Oh, sorry.
Jump, Mickey.
It's okay.
Okay.
Maybe one of us needs practice. That's all.
Well, he is keyboarding right now, so
So I don't like that excuse.
now it should go automatically, right? Come on.
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow. Music's also not really matching onto the stakes. of what's
Desperation that we're.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Quite a few Disney games like that where you could tell in the cash grab scenario range of you got the characters. The characters are in a game. We're not going to put time into much else. Visuals look really good.
I thought this one was ranked pretty high though.
Oops.
Oh, apparently you can walk on these.
Can I? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I gave you something. All right, Mickey, you still need more health, so go ahead and get you that bag.
Mr. Bag. All right, even Steven.
Can't jump on these. Okay.
Range. Let's see
Ooh.
what's up here.
Oh, maybe it breaks if both of us are on it. Yeah.
Sound effects are pretty good though.
I think this was a mistake.
This game or?
Oh, we right back to where we started.
Oh. Do we go up? Ah.
Oh, there's a
You're on
little
a
camp
different
up there
plane.
for you, yeah.
Maybe.
All that for one candy?
Maybe we have to go down. Whoop. Whoop.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
like how you guys have. Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty annoying. It makes it where you can't even really co-op. You can't like.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. If the focus is co-op, why even add? Oh, okay.
Goodbye. Well, it looks like you can go to the right. There's some enemy there doing what? Okay. Huh?
All right, good.
Oop.
Nope, you can't get the butterfly. It's just messing
Yeah,
you up.
trying to get out of the
we were
way.
Trying earlier, and there wasn't.
But you need more health than I do.
Even.
Mickey is just looking up the entire time. Whoop.
Maybe that's a clue to go up. I don't know. Okay.
That's what killed you last time.
Oh, maybe it's just to walk on that. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Cards. If you get
Now,
if you
without
do
me, how are you
those.
supposed to?
Yeah, I guess I have to. Huh?
I wonder if it's gonna be. There's got to be some sections that require two people, wouldn't you think?
Or does it immediately switch to the one-player mode whenever the other one dies? And why can't I jump back in?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, I know. You have tries
sad.
left.
Especially if your whole thing is co-op, why are you just all of a sudden cutting me out? Are we missing something? Select. I can pause it on you.
Okay, I'll look and
That's-
see.
that's
Maybe
useful.
it has something.
Mess up my timing and my jumps. That's good that you're allowed to do that.
Wait till you get real close to a jump and then hit it.
Your teammate, your co-player in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna sabotage him for sure, like instantly.
It says you won't be able to go far without your partner, and when a character loses a try, there are
Oh.
tries remaining. The other character will have to touch him to revive him.
There he is. Because you fell off a
It
cliff.
teleported-
Yeah. Dashboard it
teleported
were.
to the end. I like that.
Oh, I'm gonna
So
get
during the
out of
boss
your way.
section.
Yeah.
I'll just die. Oh, this is boss.
Ooh. You can't jump down from platforms. You can't do a down and jump to get through the platform.
No, you cannot.
Ha-la-la-la, ha-la-la-la.
Is he doing the Dasim?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Wrong. I always keep going back to WASD, which is not the controls here. Get twisted. Ooh! All right, I'm gonna try jumping on this fool's head or whatever he's got because he was.
Doesn't
All
hurt.
right, I'm already thinking of ways to make this game so much better.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's many,
Done.
many things.
Assault
Instead of the
rifle.
cape, let's give them like magic wands. Let's throw cards.
Throw the
for
cards,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. Cape is lame. I guess maybe they don't want kids mimicking things, so they don't want throwing
Yeah.
things and hitting people with sticks. Maybe, I don't know.
The,
Yeah, Bear, we hurt each other pretty bad with blankets. If you remember, please
winged
serve
it.
but a morsel of food.
Yeah, but that was, I mean, that's method there, Kev. I mean, we were embodying.
Well, that was us beating
real
up poor
struggles.
people on blankets. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
how are we feeling as far as time?
I think we're going to go ahead and
Yep,
rate
I think-
games.
yep,
I think
yep,
so.
yep.
We're good on that. Okay.
All right, I'm just going to mute that.
Yeah, I'm also going to mute that. All right,
have
we're
to
moving
do it
to the
two
final
places,
section
Lord.
of this week's broadcast. We are going to rate our selections using our homegrown St. Kohzee video game rating system. We're going to move back in time to our first game, WWF Raw. Kev and Slot played that together on Fightcade. And I believe we were playing the SNES version. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because you guys were using LNR
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay, let me actually pull up my rating system. I don't know why I don't have it up, but... Oh, it is here. It's just tucked away.
I do remember these LGN games being ridiculously hard, and I was right. I wasn't just a really terrible child.
Well.
Man.
As an adult, I was a wonderful child.
Well.
Yeah.
Only
Slightly,
the stories I've heard would indicate otherwise, but
Sensitive, explosive, but mostly in the middle.
Yeah. So same as an adult, same
Same as it ever was. All right. So we're going to start with game design, graphics, sound, and story for WWF Raw. I'm fine to step out here because I played all three of the LJN varieties. If you've ever played any of these games, the first one, I think it has Hogan on the cover. Oh my gosh, so disappointing as a kid because it looked great. I remember being excited and then actually playing it was so bad. So this is such a huge step up from that. I know that the AI needs a lot of work, and I don't really like the grapple button mash mechanic necessarily. Also, your moves were always getting disturbed by things like the ropes. I don't know. Anyway, that's on to gameplay. So game design, graphics, sound, and story. We reacted favorably to the sound. We reacted favorably to the graphics. And I think maybe it is lacking in the story. That's what we were talking about, the pageantry, the intros, the storylines of wrestling are a big deal. And none of that's here. There's no career mode. I didn't see one, at least. I don't remember there being a career mode or anything like that. So there's no story really here other than the fact that you're going to, as a child, you're going to bring the stories that you've already consumed from the television broadcast to your gameplay. So some good things here. I think I would probably give this a Reds for graphics and sound. What do you say, Mr. Slop?
man, I think it's missing too much for a wrestling game to be in the green, specifically in the sound. We talked about the entrances and we have the themes, but you don't have entrances, so you don't have music there, and then you don't have music in the game either. Maybe they were going for it's like, well, you don't have music playing over a real wrestling match anyway, so why would you hear? Maybe that's fine, but I don't think so. In a gaming, keep the energy up with some music or something.
I guess in my mind that fits in with the story though, because they have the sounds. They actually have the wrestling themes. That's what I was saying. Whenever the Royal Rumble's happening, like in Run 2-3 Kids coming out, why aren't you playing his song? Like that's what happens in the story of Royal Rumbles. So, but I got you though, Slop. Yeah, there's something there. Maybe it isn't quite. Maybe it is more of a T2 for me than actually you've swayed me.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm landing. I was, maybe a T2 smile of like it's good if you want wrestling, and this is all you can get a hold of. Then it'll
This
scratch
is
an
all you
itch.
should get a hold
Yeah,
of
yeah,
back
exactly.
then,
Yeah.
Kev, what do you say?
The graphics are fine. They're passable. They're good. We can kind of suss out who's who, even though they didn't really give you the, Yokozuna and Diesel and, oh my God, I forgot the lady's name. All being the same size is really dumb.
Yeah,
It takes away from the fun of being the big guy or the fun of being the fast guy when everybody's just the same.
Yep.
If you're going to be the 1, 2, 3 kid, you should be flipping and flopping and flying all over the place. And if you're Diesel or Yokozuna, you should be grabbing people like a truck and slamming them to the ground. I guess through limitations, they couldn't do that. But I remember hating that as a kid, even. And as soon as you said it, Bear, I was like, oh, yeah, I hated that.
We accepted it, though, because we had played the previous versions. We were just happy to have, like, unique movesets and finishers and all that. You know, that was enough. Again, we were using our imaginations regularly for playing these kind of games.
Right, but if you didn't have our imaginations as kids and you had to rely on pre-made imagination, creativity from other people, the story in this just isn't there.
You're right.
Wrestling is all about pageantry. It's soap opera for teenage boys, and it's just not there. And I think that gets the biggest hit for me. I can deal with everybody being the same size. Having no story, it can clearly
It's also
be
soap
done.
opera for teenage adults.
So me, I'm going to go why.
Okay.
Why didn't you include any of this?
Noted. I'm still staying with the T2 Smile because I remember there was not a lot, and it was a nice progression. And it looks good. It definitely looks good for the time. This looks really good, as a matter of fact. You can clearly tell the wrestlers apart, and that hadn't always been the case for wrestling games. So
I agree, but drinking your pee in the desert is still drinking pee.
fair. That's fair. These are fair criticisms. There's no doubt about it. So we're going T2 Smile then, I guess, based on Flop and I, with Kev's note, and we all agree that.
Pee in the desert. Asterisk pee in the desert.
All right, on to gameplay, controls, level design, and feedback. Again, I didn't play today, but I've played this game enough to comment here. I had to figure out on my own, again, that grapple bar, and you go to the certain, if you get to the certain line, then you can do the move. The lower ones cause less damage, obviously. So I remember when I was a kid, we would almost always avoid playing against each other just because you would end up just getting deadlocked in that, and then you would be all tired and stuff like you guys were.
Yeah. Sweating.
So it wasn't as fun to play against each other. So it's not like a fighting game in that way. It's much more fun to beat up Lex Luger or whoever you wanted to, whoever was your enemy as a child. It has a lot of modes, and again, I felt and experienced the progression of these games. And feedback's not great. This is what I was saying earlier, where the moves get folded in on each other, and you're like happy that you finally get a big suplex, and you do it into the ropes, you hurt yourself, and you get counted out, and it ends up being very frustrating. So I might blow up this game. Kev, what do you say?
I'm with you that you spend most of the time scared you're going to do something to hurt yourself or get yourself counted out, and I didn't feel the buttons being very responsive.
Right? Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
run over to the ropes, press B, and he would stand there and then go in. It's like, dude, I pressed B 14 times. So the controls are garbage. And Barry, if you've played one of these LGN wrestling games, you've played them all. The controls are exactly the same. They didn't improve them one bit from the first trash game to this one.
Okay, there is an improvement from the first game to Royal Rumble, but I don't remember much improvement from Royal Rumble to this one. It's basically exactly the same.
Maybe. Yeah, different moves.
There was enough
You can do different
pushback
moves.
after that first game where people were like, hey, if you do this again, we're never buying it. It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, you have special moves in this one, but it feels exactly the same.
Lots of wrestlers to choose from also. I don't know where that fits, but that's a big deal as a kid,
That would be part of the level design, I would assume. Like all the different types of matches, which is really cool. The biggest
different types of
difference in
matches, different stats for them, all that's so good for this game. Like, it makes you want to play it, but the actual gameplay is just not quite there.
Yeah, the only thing I did notice about the big guys is if we're both running, the bigger person wins and knocks the other one over. That's the real
Physics.
benefit. Didn't notice the speed difference or anything, but I'd probably go T2 Smile.
Oh,
controls-
up into
The controls have a lot to want, but I'd go T2 Smile.
Okay, Slop.
I might blow this game up.
I'm on the wind here, folks.
It's
I'm
the
in desert
controls.
drinking tea. Come on.
I'm staying hydrated on pee out here in the desert. Y'all put me in. The controls are so frustrating.
Yes, they are.
A lot of beat 'em ups fall into this category too, where I was bored by the end of the first match we played, Kev. Like,
Really?
yeah, it's so monotonous to me. It's jab, jab, jab. Yeah, you're mash and grapple, and then you kind of give up on that because I was giving up on that because you can't mash all the buttons because then you immediately just run into someone. Anyway, yeah, I might blow this game up. I've never enjoyed this
You
game.
get to do a special move though.
You get unique movesets. I'm telling you, like that was such a big difference from the last two games. Is like Shawn Michaels' moves are different than Yokozuna's.
Yeah.
And thank God, because they clearly have different play styles or wrestling styles or whatever.
I got 2 power bombs and I got a tombstone.
Yeah, the moves are cool, man. I'd love that they included all the moves. But the controls suck. I agree. And even if they just, again, like a small tweak, one small tweak, instead of making the grapple thing tied to all the buttons, like let's just make one button the grappler, you know, if you're going to do it that way, and then you transition to the button you want to execute as your move or something. But all of them work.
Yeah.
So you end up just mashing them all, like Slop said, and it's all random.
Yeah, and I didn't even get
Also,
to...
like he said in his letter back home, you know, that's not really strategy.
Just it's just button mashing. It's desperation.
But it's desperation.
I didn't even get to any of the moves. I couldn't even get anybody down low enough to use a special move, so I wouldn't care about the special moves because I'd assume I couldn't do them.
Oh,
You're at a disadvantage too, Slop, because again, I played all three, and I played all three with a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So by the time we got to this one, we had all figured out collectively how to
Yeah.
play this game.
I was doing moves because I was focusing on one button.
Yeah.
So you just gotta have the moves. That's all you gotta have.
I was like, oh, we have to have sweaty armpits? Because I do.
Yeah,
That didn't help.
armpit.
That didn't help.
That's how you beat the game.
Yeah, Alucard says they could have made it at least if it were there to focus on one person at a time or make them change at a certain time. Yeah, there's some things that can be done here for sure that they actually started doing in other wrestling games. They get there eventually,
Exactly.
but yeah.
They get there. Hardware limitations, maybe. All right, so I might blow up this game is our gameplay. So frustratingly neutral, on to satisfaction, engagement, fulfillment, fun. Again, this is where we're probably going to all differ. I played this game with my friends as a kid. I'm 11 years old or whatever, and we had a lot of fun. I know we had a lot of fun, and I do think, again, a lot of that fun is informed off of the bad wrestling games we had played before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think one of my friends did have Saturday Night Slam Masters, which was way more fun, I think, as a game. But it didn't have, like, I wanted to play as Razor Ramon, or I wanted to play as Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to do a sharpshooter. I did it to my friend yesterday. You know, I want to do it in the game. So, yeah, that's right, Alex. LJN is a part of the problem here. The publisher of many a terrible game. So for me, again, I played this a lot as a kid, and I experienced it, and I would play it. I might even play it later today. Who knows? Because I think it's more fun than maybe Slop would ever find it to be. I have a little more patience for it too, since I don't know. I like hearing their music, and I like that you can beat up the ref. I mean, there's so many cool little things that we did as a kid. And he like grabs his head when he's hurt, you know, the ref. So for me, this is a will you stop playing the game, sir, for satisfaction. That is usually where we ended up. We wanted to play it, we'd sink an hour, maybe 90 minutes into it, and then we would eventually get to the point where it's like, let's go play basketball or let's actually go wrestle for real against each other. So
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. I can do this in real life. I can't become RoboCop and go hunt down Terminators. We can play this, get frustrated, and be like, you want to just go beat the hell out of each other in the backyard? Yeah, let's go do that. And do a better job of it with more pageantry, more story.
We
more
had our own.
everything.
We had a boombox outside with a tape deck that we would record things. We'd play our intros. We'd do our announcer. We'd go out there. We'd even have special matches. We'd put the water sprinkler underneath there. Have a slippery match. We had them beat. I know we did.
I'm saying. That's why this game is not as much fun as our real life scenarios that we would do.
True.
And if that's what they're competing against, I might blow this game up.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, no. We're going to take it all the way down there.
What say you? Maybe there's a compromise here that can be reached. I don't know.
I know that the few times I did get to play this with friends, it was like the appetizer for going outside and wrestling. So in that mode, it was more enjoyable for me because I didn't have to play, and I could take on another role, maybe announcer, maybe, whatever, while someone's playing. And then everybody gets so amped up. They're like, we're going to beat the shit out of each other now. And everybody go outside. So I think overall, a will you stop playing the game, sir, is pretty fair here.
Okay, frustratingly good for satisfaction. And then on to gushing this game. Now, again, this is where it's really tough for me because this game is actually not that great of a game to play, but it has so much going on and it's really anchored, if you will, right to the childhood experience of watching the characters. And, every kid that I knew had their main wrestler. They would emulate, they would do their lines, they would know their song, all that kind of stuff. So it's doing a lot of heavy lifting in terms of satisfaction and being involved in it. But as an actual game, it's barely a 3 for me. Barely.
Yeah.
3. Thinking that the first one's a 1, the second one's a 2.5-ish, and this one's barely hitting a 3.
Yeah, I'm with you. 3. It wasn't until the N64 era, which is on Fightcade, by the way, Joe.
Oh,
Is WCW versus NWO on Fightcade? If so, I might play it with somebody later today.
I know the WWF ones are. I don't know about the WCW versus NWO.
That was the one that I played the most.
That was pretty
We
good.
love that one, Kev.
That was pretty good. Hard to beat. Hollywood Hogan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going 3 gush.
That sounds
we gotta
right.
Speed up. All right. 3 gush for WWF Raw. Again, lots of nostalgia for this game, and I wish it would have been a lot better. Honestly, as a kid, I think this could have been an absolute class. It could be up there with the best of the best, like Mario World or something like that. But, thanks, LJN. All right, on to our second game. We didn't give this one quite a fair shake, but I don't know if we really needed to. World of Illusion, the Genesis version, played on Fightcade. These two fellas did that. Game design, graphics, sound, and story. They did come up with their own story. They're both magicians. I think there might have been... I can't remember. I think there might have been some kind of magic-oriented lore in the Mickey universe. Maybe some episodes around that, or... There's
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Of course, Fantasia, has that.
Terrifying.
Which, again, if they had made it more like Fantasia, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
A little trippier. But they went really, milk toast, right down the middle, little kid co-op game, that kind of a thing. So the graphics were pretty good. The sounds, some of the sounds were pretty cool. The story, it has a story. This is probably its strongest category for me. I guess I'll say... Man, it really doesn't hit anything. I guess I'm sitting next to a millionaire or something. I don't know. There's no real rating that we have that really fits with what I'm feeling.
Oh, I was gonna say institutionalized because it's the exact kind of game you expect from known characters, from a company that plays it safe. It feels very much Disney, and the fact that this era of Disney, where it's safe, it's entertaining enough.
But don't forget, Kev, this era of Disney also has games like Aladdin, which were really fun. I enjoyed the hell out of that game.
And when they wanted a cash grab, they went for this instead of Aladdin.
Slot mentions this quite a bit. The target audience for this game is a younger demographic. Young siblings or friends or something like that. I think this one's definitely aimed at the 9 and under crowd. Okay, so you're institutionalized, Kev, or did you?
For graphics, sound, and story, yeah, I'm institutionalized.
Okay, Slot.
Oh, sorry. I need to get a pop mic. Those are the two most accurate ones for this. I agree. The graphics are great. Looks great. The sound is maybe the sound effects are okay, but the music is pretty unimpressive.
Yeah, music does not map on. We said that I think during it doesn't really map onto the experience very well.
And the story is what it is. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, magic. Sure, that's a good theme for a Disney adventure. That's all fine. And then, I'm just because it is obviously geared at a younger audience. This would be in the platformer genre. Yeah, man, it's just institutionalized. I think is fair. It's there it is.
Got my first one. Okay. Got my first
I'm sorry. I meant
16-bit.
I meant 16 sitting next to a millionaire. Sorry, that's not. Which one did you pick, Kev? It's the opposite one.
All right, institutionalized for game design for World of Illusion. on to gameplay. I'm not sure what's going on here with gameplay. I really didn't like anything that I was experiencing, except for the fact that they are trying to make a co-op oriented game. I think that's cool, you know. But like we said, when they drop the rope down, if you figure, that's cool, but I only need to see it once, a level maybe. You know, don't keep recycling it over and over. That's so lame. So yeah, I didn't have much interest after that, really. I didn't have my hands on it either. So I'm gonna wait to rate. But what do you say, Slop?
I think just for what we were, you know, at our age, this is clearly, you know, it is an entry-level game. It runs very slowly. It's paced very slowly for that same reason. The co-op mechanic is very interesting, and I'm sure they do other cool things with it. We had a stacking, like, you know, jump boost mechanic. We had the platforming seesaw, shoot somebody up mechanic, drop the rope. In the first level, there were, you know, multiple uses of that. But on the flip side of that coin, you've got the cape attack, which I'd be fine with that if we couldn't stun each other with it. So obnoxious in a co-op game. And maybe they were going for trying to teach kids like actually how to cooperate. Well, you have to get out of each other's way sometimes. You can't just both be doing the same thing. Maybe, I don't know, and I'm not going to assume that they put that much thought into it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Alucard's doing what we usually do, and like, I can make this game better with just one or two tweaks, and he's totally right. Totally right. Yeah. Yes, again, he's doing it right there. Same. Yep. I agree with that again. Like, let's have him have different mechanics. Yep. One's a little bigger, right? One's a little smaller, so they can have different moves. I agree. That just makes it more interesting to play. 1000%.
Man, so as far as a rating on the gameplay, I'm just gonna. That's a Y.
I do have a rating now.
Okay.
Is this fun or is it?
That's might be right. Oh, where's my mouse?
It's too slow. Gosh, I hate platformers
with all of
slow.
you. I'm going to disagree with all of you.
This is the greatest game I've ever played.
I have this sign by Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse.
Oh, here we go. This, again with this story. Jesus. No, okay. You guys don't know how often we have to hear this Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse stuff. Oh my god.
I really appreciate what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it, Bear. Yeah, we all said it. We know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make a co-op game for very young kids. Apparently, they thought the kids were real dumb and needed it to be played over and over and over again for you to understand the mechanic. So I don't appreciate that. But they were really trying to make a easy, slow, fun co-op with characters that they know. As a platformer for, you know, younger adults, 8 and up, they failed in basically every category. The different attacks would have been great. Would have been fantastic, which is actually why I tested my controls with Mickey Mouse. I was like, this cape attack sucks. I'm going to be Donald Duck. Thinking I would trap Joe into...
See how it runs around here? Jesus. No respect.
Yeah, because I don't want to have an attack that is... Every gun attack is like it fires instantly. It's not like, let me get my cape and then slowly waft it in front of you. No, it's an instant attack. But I liked what they were trying to do, and it's very rare to have a game that is almost implicitly co-op. There's lots of games that are single player, and when I tested my controls, you can do it single player, but it just feels kind of weird. It feels like an element is missing. The co-op is missing. So, this from the onset was envisioned as a co-op game, which is really cool. A under 6 co-op game. Are there any others? I don't think so. To appreciate what they're trying to do, I'm gonna say sitting next to a millionaire.
Okay. That means we all have different ratings, I think.
All over the place.
Right, a la carte. We like games that punish us, and this is not a game that punishes you. This is the game that holds your hand and shows you what to do very slowly.
Right, but Alucard's making a bigger point, which is that discovery is what often motivates people to engage in a game.
Sure.
And they didn't do that here. Not. And again, like, I don't know if I'm pretty sure the Genesis could handle this at this point, but Maybe you have like a turbo mode or something like that that speeds up the
For
game
older
for
kids?
older
Yeah.
kids or something. I don't know. There's so many ways to tweak this game and just make it all incrementally better, or maybe even exponentially better with just a few tweaks. Okay,
Maybe we
so
can all settle on why.
I was surprisingly terrible. You were surprisingly neutral, and Slop was frustratingly neutral.
Why? Reluctant.
Oh, you were why? Reluctant neutral. Okay.
Yeah, I think we could settle on why.
Okay.
A
Sounds
lot
good.
of tweaks they could have made to make it
Yeah.
more engaging for a broader audience.
I think why makes a lot of sense, especially with Alucard and us all like basically saying, "Here, this would have made it better. This would have made it better." Yeah, that definitely fits in the T2 why. Why'd you do it this way? All right, on to satisfaction, engagement, fulfillment, fun. Maybe again to its target audience, this would be a fun experience, but we're playing this as middle-aged men, and we have it, and we can compare this with all the other options that are out there. So I mean, if I have a Sega and I have one of you hanging out with me, we're gonna play like Streets of Rage or something, right? I mean, we're gonna have some fun. So yeah, I wasn't engaged. When you did progress, it didn't feel all that fulfilling to me, I guess. I don't know.
The first
I guess
boss fight
someone-
was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, you're right. I don't have much to say. So go ahead.
I
Take over.
agree. Yeah, the first boss fight. I mean, the one boss fight we had is he's a whole mode, and again, maybe we're missing something. He comes down and he does his little this dance, and you can't hit him. So I didn't know if you get other items. Maybe if we found an item on the way, we would have been able to hurt him there. But you couldn't jump on him. You couldn't use your cape dust. So again, it's just slowing the game down for no reason at all, other than for it to take longer.
Yeah, I thought I had missed. Like, is this a Disney character that I didn't know about? That's his thing. He does. In
Yeah,
the
he
movie?
does. Yeah, no, that was. I think that was just for the
Gil
game.
Floss?
You give him the
Character though.
Floss the teeth?
That is a character in the Mickey universe.
Oh, okay.
I've definitely seen that one before, but I don't know anything about it. So I do have a rating then. I'm sorry I wasn't listening. So I don't care about this game. I said it. I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Yeah, Alucard's right too. Like they are trying to make this like a platformer, and we're gonna compare it to all other platformers, and it's just not. So making a more kid-oriented game of discovery and problem solving, like learning the mechanics, working together. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't listening.
Yeah, we'll go with that then. I was looking at maybe I need a vacation because it's doing things we want it to do and we think could be good things.
Yeah.
They just didn't get there for a broader audience, like Kev said. I think little kids would certainly have fun with it. Littler kids, 5, 6, 7, like you said.
The intended audience again
Yeah.
might find this to be a perfectly satisfying experience, but for me, I'm not listening.
For the
Yep.
broad audience, it has very little of it.
It does have very little of it. You're right.
All right, on to Gush. Is this a 2? Does it make the cut
Yeah.
for a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has some redeeming qualities. Yeah.
Sure.
A 2 Gush for World of Illusion. All right. Let's see.
We did it.
We did it. I'm just thinking of my schedule. Yeah, next week I'm good. I think the following week I will be maybe needing to have a Camp Cozy. All right,
I'm out next week.
next week. Okay. So
And I'm
next
out the week
will be a
after
Camp
that.
What's that?
We'll be in
Slot?
Africa?
Nope. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm out the week after that.
I'm also
Oh.
out the week after that. So, you guys are in luck. If Kev's able to do a solo broadcast, that one you did with what was the
Outlaws.
shooting game? Outlaws. It was one of the best episodes we've ever had.
Yeah.
I love
No,
the
it
solo
wasn't.
Kev episode. Oh, it's great. I
Yeah.
laughed so hard by myself.
It's no fun for you, Kev, but damn, it's fun to watch. That's for sure.
It is
This
fun to
every
watch.
week for you, Joe? You're just trying to spin 13 plates at once?
Yeah. Yeah. This is,
My brain doesn't have the bandwidth.
it's why to watch.
Wow,
It's this controlled chaos that's barely held together.
Yeah.
It's
Joe's
just
chewed
lovely.
bubble gum.
No press. No press. All right, on to our final tie-up here, which is going to be the Cozy Covenant for this week. Yeah, if you didn't know, not only is this a show where we stream video games and talk about the 90s, we also give advice on how to live your life and be an integrated, connected human being.
Unwarranted life advice. That's our
Oh,
special.
you didn't ask for it, but you're going to get it.
You're gonna get here. Come.
All right, I'm thinking of one. Maybe there's anything that has to do with wrestling. Oh, you're both your greatest asset and adversary. There it is.
There
That
it
is
is.
like the rest. That is like most wrestling timelines anyway. You are both your greatest asset and adversary. That's right. You will easily get in your own way by putting yourself at the center of the universe. It feels like life is happening to you. But that's actually just an illusion that your mind creates.
I'm a rooster illusion.
Yeah. I struggle with the let's do the traffic. It's easy. Why are you pulling in front of me? Why do you need to be in front of me? Why are you going so slow? Are you doing this to me to make me upset? Is this a big cabal? Is there a satellite following me around to make sure everywhere I go there's an idiot in front of me? And in reality, everyone's moving through each other's lives, and we're all terrible at it. We're all making each other mad. I'm sure I'm doing tons of things to make them mad, them thinking, why is this guy following me around driving like an idiot?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting in their own way. Everyone's getting in each other's way. You're all ruining each other's lives, so just stop.
Could you just stop it, please?
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. There are ways to break through this, by the way. There's a lot of ways to break through that. I'm not going to give them all here right now, but maybe the first one that I would recommend if someone was noticing that they find themselves getting frustrated easily, like petty frustrations, minor inconveniences, if that like causes a pretty strong reaction, I might encourage someone to somatically notice where it is. That can be a first thing. Just notice where it arises in your body, because the body produces emotions in response to stimuli, but mostly from the mind. Actually, it's like the mind mechanism of converting your experience into thinking is what produces a lot of emotion. So if you can kind of like notice the emotion as it arises, you can do quite a. You'll also notice that it all kind of vanishes so quickly. Very fascinating experience.
Vapus.
Mindfulness. All right, so Mr. Sloppy Joe will be playing Wednesday night.
Yes, this Wednesday I will. Yes, I will be playing this Wednesday night.
Very cool for the sleepover stream. Fun episode last week with the angry video game nerd. What a weird game and a fun game. And yeah, I didn't know this existed, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And there's that's a two-parter you said at the end of your broadcast? Is that
yes, right? Yes, there's another one. There's 2 AVGN games so far.
Very cool. I'm assuming you'll let the people know in the Discord what you're going to play at some point in the next couple of days, so be around for that. And then next week, Kev is out. Is that what you just said? Oh,
yes, I'm out next week.
Okay, so that means Slop and I will be doing a Camp Kohzee. Means we'll play one game, and it's, again, it's slower paced. We're going to try to kind of dive a little deeper and have an experience together. But as always, this show is about It's about hanging out with other people. That's what we're doing this for, because we like to hang with each other, and we're welcoming you into our secret clubhouse. Well, it's not that secret, but it's only a little
week
tiny.
after that, a kid's cozy, so
that's right.
Kid's cozy corner.
Ah, yes, it's becoming a
I
real
can't wait
thing.
for that. If you're only going to tune into one thing that we do, make it 2 weeks from today. When Kev does his solo streams, boy, they are really fun. So
I've only done one, and it was terrible.
it was the best thing I've ever seen. I
All
give it an
clip art.
Emmy, an Academy Award. What's that? Like the Civil War documentary. He gets all the awards.
Yeah.
Best thing ever.
Cut to shot of Bear throwing Citizen Kane in the trash, because that's where it belongs now after that episode.
Oh, you're too good to me. You're too good to me.
It's just because we want you to do it again. Do it again.
Forever.
Well, thank everyone for showing up. This week we had, Sam Alucard, of course. Tanya was here. Jay Stu was here.
Andrew.
Andrew was here on
Andrew,
Twitch.
yeah. Twitch people. Kovrick was here. Maybe still is. I'm not sure. But thank everybody for stopping by. Again, it's all about the hang for us, and we really enjoy it. And sharing your Sunday mornings with us, It's a special time. So I guess that's all we have for this week. We will see you on Wednesday. We will see you next week. Okay, then. Bye-bye now.
Comfy, cozy, comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoons.
So cozy.
Time of God, she's fed and snoozed.
Say cozy.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. All right, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
Say cozy.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
All right, boys, here we go.
16 bits of have mercy, y'all.